The very heartbreaking truth that few will tell you, the very breakfast choices you've made for decades, those seemingly harmless, even traditional meals, could be silently eroding your heart health, pushing you closer to the shadow of heart failure, especially now that you're navigating life past 60. Are you often plagued by unexplained fatigue? Do you find yourself more breathless after simple activities? Or perhaps it's that constant worry about high blood pressure and the daily regimen of cholesterol pills. This might not just be natural aging as you've been led to believe. In fact, a startling report from the National Institute on Aging suggests that up to 70% of diet-related heart issues in seniors can be traced back to common, everyday breakfast habits, turning the most important meal of the day into a hidden breakfast heart risk. But please don't lose hope, because in this very video, we are going to unmask those worst breakfast foods, the hidden enemies silently waging war on your heart. More importantly, we will hand you the golden key, scientific knowledge and actionable heart health tips to transform your breakfast into a powerful shield for senior heart care. We'll show you how to avoid heart disease and even begin to reverse some of those worrying signs. Stay with us, because by making just a few simple tweaks to your morning meal, you can reclaim your energy, feel a profound difference in your well-being, and most critically, take back control of your heart's future, paving the way for a healthier, more vibrant life beyond 60. It's time to stop letting your breakfast dictate your heart health in a negative way. As we gracefully age, our bodies undergo remarkable transformations. Our metabolism might not be the brisk engine it once was, and the way we process sugars and fats changes too. This is precisely why that first meal of the day isn't just food, it's fundamental for senior heart care. Think of it as setting the rhythm for your entire day, especially for your heart. Now, here's something that might make you pause. Did you know that regularly skipping breakfast, a habit many fall into, isn't just about missing a meal? According to information discussed in Heart Failure Starts with This Common Breakfast Mistake, seniors who consistently skip breakfast face a significantly higher risk for heart disease and stroke. Some analyses even suggest this habit could be linked to as much as a 33% higher risk of dying from heart-related issues. That's a powerful number, isn't it? But why is this? A well-chosen breakfast helps stabilize your blood sugar, providing sustained energy. Crucially, it protects that delicate inner lining of your blood vessels from the daily stresses that can lead to high blood pressure and dangerous plaque buildup, key factors in heart failure and drivers that make heart attack prevention more challenging. Making wise morning choices isn't about restriction, it's about empowering yourself with the right fuel. It's the first, decisive step you can take each day to actively avoid heart disease and nurture your cardiac health for seniors. This is one of the most impactful senior health tips we can share. Your breakfast truly is a golden key. Let's pull back the curtain on some of those seemingly innocent breakfast choices. First up, a common sight on many American breakfast tables, many breakfast cereals shout about being fortified with vitamins or a good source of whole grains, don't they? But here's a startling fact. A single serving of some popular cereals can pack 20 to 30 grams of sugar. That's often more than you'd find in a can of soda. When you start your day with this sugar avalanche, your blood sugar skyrockets, forcing your pancreas into overdrive to pump out insulin. Over time, as described in information from Heart Failure Starts with This Common Breakfast Mistake, this can lead to insulin resistance, a major precursor to type 2 diabetes, and it fuels inflammation throughout your body. These added sugars are a real trick. They can lead to inflammation and promote heart disease. This makes sugary cereals one of the worst breakfast foods and truly foods that harm heart, especially concerning for senior nutrition. We get it. Cereals are quick, easy, and often bring back childhood memories. But that rush of sweetness comes at a steep price for your heart. Your smart swap for a heart-safe breakfast: reach for plain, unsweetened rolled oats or steel-cut oats. If you need a little sweetness, add fresh berries or a few slices of banana. Whole grain, low sugar, aim for less than 5 grams of sugar per serving, are also better options. And here's a pro senior health tip. Always check the added sugars line on the nutrition label. That number tells a crucial story. Next, let's talk about those savory breakfast staples that many of us grew up with. Mistake 2, the processed meat problem. Bacon, sausages, ham, and many deli meats, they can be undeniably delicious. But for your heart, they represent a significant burden. These foods that damage heart are typically loaded with sodium, saturated fats, and chemical preservatives like nitrates and nitrites. The high sodium content is a direct contributor to high blood pressure, as it causes your body to retain fluid, making your heart work harder. The saturated fats can raise your LDL or bad cholesterol, contributing to the plaque that clogs arteries, increasing your breakfast heart risk, and making them cholesterol foods to avoid or strictly limit. Furthermore, nitrates can convert into compounds that may damage blood vessels over time. It's tough when these foods are so ingrained in our breakfast culture, isn't it? But knowing the impact empowers us to make a change for our elderly heart health. Instead of processed meats, opt for lean protein sources. Think about a couple of eggs, poached or boiled are great. A small portion of grilled fish like salmon, rich in omega-3s. Or even plant-based proteins like unsalted nuts, seeds, or a serving of beans. These choices fuel your body without loading it with harmful additives and excessive sodium, paving the way to avoid heart disease. We're continuing our journey to uncover those hidden dangers in our daily choices. Some of these are so common, they've become almost invisible, yet their impact on your elderly heart health can be truly profound. First, let's address the illusion of white bread and refined carbohydrates. That soft white bread, those tempting pastries, or that morning muffin are indeed staples in many kitchens. But these items, made from refined flour, have been stripped of most of their fiber and vital nutrients during processing. What does this mean for your heart? When you eat them, they convert to sugar almost instantly in your bloodstream, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar, much like consuming plain sugar itself. This forces your body to release a surge of insulin. Over time, this constant sugar roller coaster can lead to insulin resistance and contribute to chronic inflammation, a key driver of heart disease. It can also promote the accumulation of visceral fat around your abdomen, a known risk factor for cardiac issues. These are truly foods that damage heart when consumed regularly, offering little nutritional value for your senior nutrition. It's understandable why they're popular. They're often soft, easy to eat, and have been familiar for years. But familiarity doesn't always mean friendly to your heart. For a heart-safe breakfast and better senior nutrition, your smart swap is to embrace the goodness of whole grains. You can switch to 100% whole wheat bread, multigrain bread, or explore other complex carbohydrates like oatmeal, quinoa, or even a small baked sweet potato. These options are rich in fiber, which slows sugar absorption, helps manage cholesterol, keeps you feeling full longer, and provides sustained energy without those dramatic blood sugar spikes. This simple change is a cornerstone of good senior nutrition and a significant step to avoid heart disease. Now, let's tackle a spread that once promised a healthier alternative but often hides a significant risk to your efforts to avoid heart disease: the margarine and processed spread misconception. For many years, margarine and processed butter spreads were marketed as heart-healthier choices than butter. However, current science tells a more complex story. Many of these products are made using partially hydrogenated oils, the primary source of artificial trans fats. And trans fats, as numerous health authorities worldwide now warn, are among the most dangerous fats for your heart. They have the unfortunate dual effect of raising your LDL, or bad cholesterol, while simultaneously lowering your HDL, or good cholesterol, the very cholesterol that helps protect your arteries. This creates a perfect storm for plaque buildup, can increase arterial stiffness, and significantly raises your risk. Even if a label boasts 0 grams of trans fat, be vigilant. If partially hydrogenated oil is listed in the ingredients, it can still legally contain small amounts of trans fat per serving, and those small amounts add up over time, undermining your cardiac health for seniors. Many seniors grew up with margarine, believing it was the better option based on past advice. Understanding this updated guidance is critical for protecting your heart today. Your smart swap for a heart-safe breakfast here is to consider using a small amount of real grass-fed butter if you enjoy the flavor, as it's a whole food without artificial trans fats. Even better, explore truly heart-healthy fats. Creamy mashed avocado on your toast, packed with monounsaturated fats and fiber. A drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, or natural nut butters like almond or peanut butter that are free from added sugars and those harmful hydrogenated oils. These provide beneficial fats that actively support your heart. Let's now turn our attention to what we call the convenience traps, those quick fixes in the morning that might be exacting a hidden toll on your senior heart care. First, consider the reliance on high-sodium instant foods. Many people turn to instant noodles, packet soups, or quick breakfast mixes because they are undeniably easy and fast. However, these convenience items are often loaded with sodium. Why is this a concern? Excessive sodium causes your body to retain fluid, which in turn increases your blood volume. This forces your heart to work significantly harder to pump blood throughout your body, directly contributing to high blood pressure. Over time, as highlighted in the Heart Failure Starts with This Common Breakfast Mistake video, high sodium intake can lead to thickened arteries, reduced flexibility of your blood vessels, and even heart enlargement. It's particularly important for seniors to be mindful, as our kidneys become less efficient at flushing out excess salt as we age. For context, aiming for no more than 400 milligrams of sodium per meal is a good guideline. We understand that especially when you're looking for a quick meal, these instant options seem appealing. But your smart swap for a heart-safe breakfast could be to prepare your own quick meals, like plain oatmeal cooked from whole oats, seasoned lightly, a simple boiled egg, or unsweetened yogurt with fresh fruit. These are just as quick but vastly better for your heart. Next, let's talk about a very common morning ritual, drinking coffee. While coffee itself isn't the villain, the way it's consumed can matter, especially when it comes to drinking too much coffee on an empty stomach. Doing so can rapidly increase cortisol, your body's stress hormone. These elevated cortisol levels can raise your blood pressure, disrupt your blood sugar balance, and cause your heart to beat faster. If you're having multiple cups without any food, you're putting even more pressure on your cardiovascular system. This can sometimes lead to palpitations, irregular heart rhythms, and, in the long term, contribute to heart fatigue, which is a serious concern for cardiac health for seniors. Many of us reach for coffee first thing for that burst of alertness. Your smart swap here isn't necessarily to give up coffee, but to be mindful. If you enjoy coffee, try to have it with or after a small balanced breakfast that includes some protein, fiber, or healthy fats. Perhaps with that boiled egg or a slice of whole grain toast with nut butter. This helps slow caffeine absorption and lessens the jarring impact on your system. You might also consider reducing your overall intake or exploring gentler alternatives like green tea. We now arrive at what I call the all-or-nothing pitfalls. Two breakfast extremes that can unfortunately steer your elderly heart health in the wrong direction. Let's discuss the trap of overeating first thing in the morning. There's an old saying about breakfast like a king, but a truly royal feast, especially one heavy in fats and refined carbs, can force your digestive system and your heart to work overtime right after a night of rest. This sudden demand can increase your blood pressure and heart rate, potentially causing fatigue or even dizziness, especially if you have existing conditions. Regularly overdoing it at breakfast can also lead to weight gain and metabolic imbalances, both significant contributors to heart failure. We understand the desire for a satisfying start, but one of the most crucial senior health tips is mindful portion control. Your smart approach here is to listen to your body. A balanced, moderately sized breakfast is far better. Focus on the quality of your food, not just the quantity, and consider smaller, more frequent meals if that suits your energy needs. On the other extreme, and perhaps one of the most dangerous breakfast mistakes, is skipping breakfast entirely. When you skip this vital meal, your body can enter a stress mode, releasing higher levels of cortisol. This response can elevate your blood pressure and increase inflammation within your arteries. It also disrupts your insulin response, often leading to higher blood sugar levels later in the day. In fact, information from Heart Failure Starts with This Common Breakfast Mistake highlights that seniors who regularly skip breakfast are at a markedly higher risk for heart disease, stroke, and even early death, with some data suggesting as much as a 33% higher risk of dying from heart-related issues. This habit, if prolonged, could even be considered among potential heart failure warning signs and certainly impacts efforts for heart attack prevention. Many people skip breakfast due to a lack of time or appetite, or the misconception it helps with weight loss. Your smart strategy here is to remember that even a small, simple breakfast is vastly superior to none. A banana with a few nuts, a small cup of unsweetened yogurt, or a quick smoothie can provide essential fuel for your heart and brain, setting a healthier tone for your entire day. So, as we draw to a close, remember this. It is truly never too late to start taking better care of your magnificent heart. The small, thoughtful changes you make to your breakfast today can indeed make a world of difference to your health and vitality tomorrow. Embrace the journey with the understanding that the goal is progress, not perfection. Perhaps choose just 1 or 2 suggestions from this video and try incorporating them into your routine this coming week. Your heart deserves that dedicated love and care, and it all begins with how you choose to nourish it each morning. If you found this video helpful and our heart health tips valuable, please give it a like and consider sharing it with friends and family members who might also benefit. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights designed to support your well-being. We'd also love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below sharing your favorite heart-healthy breakfast idea or any questions you might have. Your engagement truly helps our community grow. Finally, please note that the information provided in this video is for informational and inspirational purposes only. For medical advice tailored to your individual health condition, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are taking medication, please always consult with your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional.